LG, I've got a brand new speaker range, brand new for July 2020. It's the PL2, 5 and 7. That's what we're going to be looking at in this video. Are they as good as the PK range? And they've also got a killer feature which they didn't have on the PK range. That's what we're going to be talking about in this video, so stay tuned. So the PL range, the Xboom PL range, is hot on the heels of the very successful and very well reviewed, even by myself, XBoomPK range. And they're around about the same price point, but they look completely different. Now, this is the K2. Now, they've all got the same Meridian technology, which they had on the PK range, and it's very well respected Meridian. They've got them in some high-end cars, so bear that in mind. This is the P2. It's only 0.71 of a pound. It's got 5 watts of power, up to 12 hours battery life. Now that is based on 50% charge, 50% volume range I should say, and with the lights off, well the lights are, there's no lights on these anyway. It's USB-C, you can plug in your 3.5mm adapter to them as well. $50 these are. Very, very light. You can put these in your hand luggage, take them anywhere. Really good sound from it as well, even though it's only 5 watts of power, but it's just the one channel of sound. Next we have the PL5, which is actually my favourite. These have got the lights. Now these have got 20 watts of power, these have got, and up to 18 hours of battery life, again at 50% volume with the lights off. USB-C connections on the back. You've also got multi-speaker functionality as well, and you've got the 3.5mm jack. Now these will pair up with other PL5s and also the PL7 as well, so you've got a little bit more adaptability when it comes to the multi-speaker function. The lights will change colour as well. You can also tell it what colour to go. You can put it in a sequence as well via the app, which is available on the Play Store and the iOS Store. That's $130. And then we've got this. This is the PL7, which is 30 watts of power, up to 24 hours of battery life, this one. This one's a little bit heavier at 3.2 pounds. Forgot to mention this is 2.7 pounds for the PL5. The PL7 is 3.2 pounds. You can actually feel the weight on this one, so maybe not as portable in the same way as the other two are. This has got 30 watts of power, and you can pair this up with a PL5 as well, or up to another 100 PL7s or PL5s for that matter. Now they all have the same controls at the top, and they've got a sound boost as well. Personally, I just keep that on all the time. Now just before I go on with this, can I mention that these have all been sent to me by LG free of charge, so thank you very much for doing that, LG. I really do appreciate it, but in no way will that sway my opinion on these speakers. If I think we've got any faults, I will let you know in this review. Don't know if I mentioned the price point for this. This is $180. The PL5 is $130 and this is $50. For example, I think this is the best value for money, because you can buy 3 of these for the price of basically one of the other, give or take. But it's definitely something to consider. You pair them up via the app. It could be a better experience. I'm going to show you a little bit that later. That's one of the cons, I must admit, is the app. The app isn't as good as I would like it to be. We will show you how that works in real life just a little bit later. Now all 3 of these speakers are IPX5 water resistance, which basically means you can get them wet but do not submerge them in a pool. If they get splashed, if someone throws water over them, that's okay, but if they fall into the pool, then there may be some problems there. Just saying. Now, before we start talking about connectivity with the app and the sound, just a reminder that the PL5 and the PL7 have got a killer feature. I'm going to tell you that a little bit later, so make sure you stick to the end for that. Right, okay, to pair them up, you need the app, which is freely available. Xboom, LG Xboom app, just look it up, dead easy to find. What you have to do is pair them up with the phone first. So you turn them on, make sure that they are paired up with your phone. Then we need to go into the app. What we do is we just go into this little feature here, the pair button. You click on that, and then you come up with either a dual mode or a multi mode. So I'm just going to pick the dual mode, and it will then search for nearby speakers. This is where I find it could be better. As a moment, we can't actually find it. Now, I actually had to get instructions from my representative from LG to show me how to do this. My experience is do not use the dual mode. Go into the multi-mode, which is that there. Then click it on like that. You will hear a little bleep there saying that it's connected. And then what we do is we search for nearby speakers, and hopefully it will find it. There we go, I've actually found it. So then it's just a case of connecting it up and then clicking the little connection button there. So it's now connected. So let's now, as you can hear, very satisfying little ping there. So let's see if it is actually true. Let's see if I can go into my Spotify and play some royalty-free music. So definitely connected. And it's connected. Why don't you just make it easier to do? Why don't you give me a better instructional guide for the app? That's my tip, LG. If you're watching, give better instructions on how to pair up your speakers. One thing I want to show you is in the app, you can actually change how the lights look, what colours they are. There's different things on the app where you can do it from forest, for example, where it changes into kind of green colours. If you can see that there. Water is kind of blue colours. And then we've also got party, which is all different kind of colours, but I think you actually have to have the music playing for it to change the kind of colours. But you've got that there. You can also do my style, which gives you an idea of all the kind of different colours. There you go there. You can actually change them all. You can make them small, fast, slow, but they will tie in with the beat of the music. So if you've got bassy music, the colours will tie in with the beat of the music. So let's just have a little listen to each speaker individually, starting with the PL7. Loud, loud. So there you go. I hope that gives you an idea. I know it's just over through my lavalier mic. Definitely for me, I think the best one, the best all round is the PL5. It's so light. It is just every bit as loud as the PL7. You can't really tell much difference between the two in terms of volume, but the PL7 definitely sounds a little bit better. Especially at high volume, it's got a bit more presence to it than the PL5. But considering this is $50 cheaper, it's lighter, it's so much more portable, and you've got the lights, plus you can have the killer feature that I mentioned earlier on, and that is you can actually use them as rear speakers on selected LG TVs. 2020 models, which I actually have. I couldn't demonstrate it though, because it has to be the same. So it has to be two PL5 speakers or two PL7 speakers for it to work. You can't mix and match the way you can with the multi-speaker. So if I could have used the PL5 and the PL7, I could have demonstrated that, but I've only got the one of each, so I can't demonstrate it. If that is something that of interest to you, you can team it up with your soundbar, then you've got that way of getting more surround sound for your TV. This is just turned off. That's why it's made that noise. I love that noise. So if you want that killer feature, then you will need to purchase 2 of the PL5s or 2 of the PL7s and put them in the rear of your room, put them on a shelf or something, and you don't have to buy any stands or anything like that the way you do with surround sound with no cables as well. So who are these speakers for? Definitely if you're wanting something portable, lightweight that you can just put in your bag, take it anywhere you want, then the PL2 is definitely the one. It's very affordable, $50, and it is quite loud considering it's just got the one channel. Really impressed with the sound from that. You can pair them up with another one, so you could buy 2 for $100. You've got the 2 there, or if you wanted a little bit louder, this is definitely much louder, but you also wanted the portability, then this is the one for me, the PL5. It is so light, just over 2.5 pounds. You can definitely put that in your hand luggage, definitely put it in your luggage for a holiday, and it's not going to put you overweight. Really, really good, this little speaker, and it looks awesome. I think it looks amazing. It's got the USB-C as well, and you can pair it up with a 3.5mm jack. You can also connect it up that way, and you can have multiple speakers as well. The only thing you can't do is pair it up to a PL2. Wish you could do that. Wish you could pair them up with a PL2, but unfortunately you can't. You can only pair this up with a PL7 or a PL5. The PL7 is definitely the best sounding, but it is the most expensive, and it is also the heaviest. So this is more, although it is very portable, it is more of a kind of permanent feature, I would say, in your office, but you can also take it outside if you wanted to, but definitely not as portable and a little bit heavier at more than £3. But you get the best sound out of this speaker. It's just a little bit louder than the PL5, but definitely the best sound, very balanced sound of this. The cons, definitely connectivity when it comes to the app. It could be a better experience, definitely for me. I think it definitely needs a little bit more work on. How many times can I say definitely? What? Also, why only IPX5? Last year's PK3, which is, let's face it, the same as this, or the same sort of price range, was IPX7. So that means you could throw it in a pool and it would be absolutely fine. A metre of water for 30 minutes. That's what IPX7 means. IPX5 is definitely a bit of a step back, so why not have the IPX7, especially with the smaller one? So what do you think? Will you be buying one of these speakers? Do you have the PK range? Are you a fan of the look of these speakers with the little lights? Let me know in the comments section. Do you think it's a good speaker for you to buy in 2020? Me personally, I think these are the best looking of all the speakers. Whether it's the best sound, I'll leave that up to you, but definitely go to your local electrical shop and check them out when you can. Also, let me know if you want to do a comparison video. I could definitely do a comparison video with the PK range, because you can still get these. These are separate to these. It's a separate range. These won't be getting discontinued. They're still going to be available, the PK range. So if you want to do a comparison on sound, let me know in the comments section, and leave a like as well if you want that video, and I will certainly make it up. So thanks for watching. Hope you liked it. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye now.